Through his adventures with gold mining, Parker Schnabel, the youthful miner, has achieved incredible feats, but as they say, even the brightest minds have to watch their downfall. Parker and his diligent team are perspiring over a sudden problem that has them all worked uptight. What's the fuss about? Well, it's big enough to make even the Parker Schnabel worry about petrol bills. So what happened during the gold weigh-in that has Parker perplexed? Is this part of an extremely difficult road that is going to cut them off, or is the T? We can't stop wondering about the future of Parker's mining journey after reading this latest scoop. What will Parker Schnabel do to address this unexpected issue? Stay tuned as we try to solve the riddle as the sun sets over the Yukon horizon. Parker Schnabel and his diligent team faced a day full of unforeseen difficulties and revelations. It was a mystery to them that the morning would bring to light a tale that would take unexpected turns with the usual mix of routine tasks and unforeseen obstacles. The day began for these miners just like any other, driven by excitement and a strong sense of teamwork. The crew idly approached the mining site, and there was an air of anticipation, a feeling that something unknown loomed ahead, adding a touch of mystery to their adventure and their destination. A huge task of digging and moving a massive 15 feet of frozen overburden, a heavy load exceeding 500,000 tons, was ahead of the team at the mining's narrow section known as the Bear Cut. Tyson Lee, a crew member, took on this enormous challenge by expertly operating the sturdy 10-dewar to uncover the frozen ground and load onto the patiently waiting trucks. Tyson also skillfully maneuvered the heavy machinery, and the sounds of engines and heavy equipment echo throughout the mining site, creating a symphony of progress. Amid the routine and hard work, based on his extensive knowledge, Tyson Lee took a moment to advise his teammates about the challenging circumstances in the region. This thoughtful action was soon eclipsed by the unanticipated events that would befall them as the day progressed at the mining site. While operating their enormous trucks, Tyler, Mahoney, and Tashiana Costas stopped for a little conversation. They didn't know what a surprise was in store for them later in the day, so they talked about getting drinks after work and offered to help one another if required. But suddenly a difficulty appeared. The crew had to quickly come up with a plan to get back on track as Tashiana's truck suddenly blew a tire during their conversation, preventing access to the dump site. The unexpected obstacle caused the entire operation to come to an abrupt halt. The banter had evolved into a crucial exchange, emphasizing how erratic their mining endeavors were. Shane Galop, in order to help TII on Acosta, another experienced operator, arrived at the burst tire site. Their objective was to release her truck, which had suddenly halted due to a burst tire, interfering with the smooth functioning of the mining process. Taking on the task, Shane used his skill and caution to maneuver his own heavy machinery carefully so as not to further damage Tana's truck. Tashana Costa's truck faced a larger issue than just a common flat tire that could be fixed quickly. The crew had to use a crane and excavator to help with the tire changing tasks because the truck was stuck in the mud, which required more care and attention. The size of the tire was so large that it required precise equipment handling, highlighting the intricacies of large-scale mining operations. However, the crew was not deterred and managed to bring in a 480 to assist with the tire changing operation. The team at the mining site was working non-stop to address the unforeseen issue. When this additional heavy machinery joined the coordinated efforts, the enormous tire, which weighed over 1,200, brought another level of complexity to the process. Its hefty $4,500 price tag further highlighted the significance of this unanticipated setback. Through a series of well-considered actions and cautious attempts, after Shane and the crew successfully changed the tire, which took them about 30 minutes, the conversation turned to the uniqueness of the situation. Many of them admitted that they had never encountered a tire that blew up before, and they discussed their shared awe at the sheer scale of the challenge. Amid the symphony of heavy machinery, the success of this challenge left them unaware of a massive challenge ahead, a challenge that will be revealed Soon the mining site was a hive. Their objective was the Bear-Cut location, with the potential for a major excavation that could reveal hidden gold treasures. Mitch Blassie, the foreman and head of this mining operation, took charge and oversaw the entire process. With his expert eye, the objective as defined by Mitch was for his team to reach the pay dirt before Big Red, the wash plant, consumed all of the easy street pay dirt. The team was committed to overcoming this task and uncovering the potential wealth buried beneath the earth. The Gold Rush crew understood the magnitude of the task ahead, and it was evident from their determination that they would use every tool at their disposal to complete the project. Dozers made a loud noise as they pushed through the tough material, and excavators patiently perched on piles while trucks tirelessly transported the excavated soil to the designated dump site. The mining operation resembled a well-coordinated dance between machinery and labor. The dozers used their force to push the material upward, forming mounds of earth. The excavator handled the valuable payload with care from its perch on these piles, and the trucks moved back and forth efficiently, transporting the waste. The sounds of machinery filled the mining site as Mitch's workers showed an unshakable commitment to finishing the job, with every crew member playing a vital role in this complex dance with the earth that is uncertain of the future. Challenge. The symphony resonated with a collaborative endeavor to unearth the potential treasures concealed beneath the air. The team met in the shelter by the lake in the evening to weigh in the amount of gold they had discovered. Unaware of the outcome, they greeted each other and talked about the day's events. One team member asked about the status of the gold cleaning process, expressing hope for a plentiful yield. As excitement built, Tyson Lee added his voice, talking about the week's difficulties, such as running across a wandering bear and having mechanical problems. The Bear-Cut staff shared updates on their operations. Additionally, the group talked about Yama's truck's blown tire. The crew faced another setback when the 480 blew its track off, necessitating swift repairs to get it back on track. Despite these challenges, Tyson Lee acknowledged Kana's skill in maneuvering rock trucks, but he also highlighted the unforeseen obstacles they faced and how the team's sheer effort got the issue fixed in just 30 minutes. The crew maintained their optimism, admitting that the mining journey included such cups as the crew neared the Goldway. Excitement was palpable as they shared a variety of experiences, from the exhilaration of unforeseen wildlife encounters to the toughness of overcoming mechanical difficulties. Anxiously awaiting the verdict, the crew on Easy Street's first full week felt a mixture of satisfaction and a yearning for more, as Mitch, the experienced former, acknowledged the significance of the first 4 weeks. The unspoken question persisted: what could that extra ounce have unlocked? The final count of 13,930 was just short of their actual goal. The mining site was electrified by the renewed determination of the crew, bound by the pursuit of gold, as they pushed forward through the rough terrain of Easy Street. As the golden dust settled from the way, and Mitch, the seasoned foreman, stepped into the spotlight of experience, providing a glimpse into the intricate world of gold mining. Mitch acknowledged the inherent challenges of the first 4 weeks' run, emphasizing that obstacles were inevitable in the unpredictable dance with the earth. The crew huddled around Mitch with a mixture of excitement and curiosity on their faces as he dove into the calculations. The value of slightly over $200,000 hung in the air like a question mark. Was this plenty enough to continue the tier's work, or would it only barely begin to cover the enormous gasoline expenditures that were still to come? Above the horizon, they all noticed Parker Schnell's tension as Mitch acknowledged the coverage for the fuel bills for the week, creating a tense atmosphere that left them wondering what obstacles lay ahead, and if the gold unearthed would serve as a beacon of hope or just a flicker against the financial abyss in the middle of this assurance, a question persisted: would this buffer be enough to weather the storm of uncertainties, or was it just a temporary respite in the grand narrative of gold mining? The conversation shifted to the season total, standing at 1,337, a robust figure that echoed through the mining site. The crew's dialogue became a tapestry of reflections and uncertainties in order to understand the story that went beyond on the actual gold ounces. Hewers were left hanging and wondering whether the somewhat lower weird yield was a sign of things to come, while just a minor setback in the larger scheme of the mining saga, with Parker, Schnabel, and the crew being deeply involved in their individual tasks. Every ounce of gold carries the weight of challenges and triumphs yet to unfold. With a sense of camaraderie and a nod to past experiences, the mining site pulsated with the rhythm of suspense, and the gold gleaming in its hidden vaults held the answers to questions yet unasked. The story of Bear Cuts mining, unfolding in the harsh landscape, left everyone hanging in the balance, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this gripping gold mining adventure. Despite obstacles, the team had a thoughtful discussion on the highs and lows of the previous year. The contagious optimism that pervaded the discourse set the tone for the discussion about the present trajectory. One of the main points was how excited the crew was about the impending increase in efficiency of their secret weapon. Two fully functional wash plants were installed. These technological innovations promised to transform their workflow, enabling them to process more material and presumably extract more gold. The crew finished with a sense of resolve, acknowledging the ongoing difficulties but expressing a shared resolve to persevere as they divided up to resume their tasks in the ongoing journey of the young miner. Parker Schnabel. The mining site was buzzing with activity, embodying the relentless spirit of those dedicated to unearthing gold from the unforgiving earth. The recent gold discoveries turned out to be just a stepping stone. The results weren't as great as they hoped, reminding everyone of the difficult challenges in searching for precious metals. However, for Parno, setbacks are not the end, rather they are lessons in disguise. For this reason, it is said that Parker Schnabel is changing the mining game. Parker and his industrious team recognize the need to delve further into the ground and their tactics. The goal they sought was 40 feet below the rough surface, so in addition to hard work and perseverance, getting to it would require a significant financial investment. Having already paid $15 million for the claim, Parker knew he would need to contribute millions more to make things work. Parker discussed the advantages and disadvantages of his audacious plan with Mitch Blaska and Tyson Lee to ensure the success of their venture. The goal was very clear: obtain $5,000. The story continued with challenges, risks, and the pursuit of the golden dream, leaving everyone wondering what twists and turns awaited Parker, his crew, and the promising gold. The next steps unfolded with Parker making the first cut at the new claim, and every passing moment became critical as they invested thousands of dollars each day. The mining industry is full of ups and downs, but Parker Schnabel's determination to learn, adapt, and rewrite history kept the excitement alive. Rich lands they were exploring today in the mining saga presented the Gold Rush crew with a crucial choice about how to proceed while overcoming unforeseen obstacles. Standing on the precipice of uncertainty, the fate of Parker Schnabel's crew and their quest for the precious metal in the vast and difficult mining world remained unknown. The goal they found wasn't just a medal, it also represented their hard work and dedication. However, it also made them question if the gold could cover the increasing needs of their mining operation. The upcoming chapters of this gold mining adventure promised not only more ounces of gold, but also a series of challenges and triumphs shaping the crew journey. Stay tuned for the unfolding story where each discovery occurs, the mining adventure continue driven by hope, ambition, and the shared determination to conquer whatever challenges lay ahead. The struggle and the triumph tells an account of tenacity and perseverance in the quest for gold. Check out the channel for updates from the fledgling Parker Schnabel world of Gold Rush, and let us know in the comments what you think about the quantity of gold that has been recovered. Thanks for watching my video.